Wow. Good morning. Santa Rally canceled, bro. Wait all weekend. It's already painful. I'm trying to stay positive. My team already out of the playoffs. Got Chris Wawa, freaking Denver. Who cares? I'm rooting against Denver, the Niners. I don't know who I want to win the Super Bowl this year. I really don't. Kind of want the Bills just because I like Josh Allen, but their fans are such douches, dude. Some of the biggest douches on the planet. And I'm not benign or immune to the fact that Kansas City has a bunch of crappy fans too. Bunch of idiots. Football. The only thing I live for is football and the stock market, and they both suck right now. Picked up an old addiction yesterday. Started playing Fallout Shelter on my phone. It's been years since I played a game on my phone, but it soothes a OCD itch, I guess. I don't know. I should just delete it from my phone. All right, Rocket Lab's green. It was red. We can get Tesla to turn around. Get Tesla to go green. Turn that frown upside down. Black sky, get it to go up a bit. Black. I don't know why I said black. Um, Another B word. Bitcoin. Oh, I think Bitcoin got over 90,000. It does that on Sundays and then dumps. Silver. Silver is all the rage right now. Silver, China, blah, blah, blah. Silver went really high, liquidated. I don't know, a couple big firms or something. At least one big firm I saw. And then tanked. So you don't want silver. I don't know where Faldor is, but you don't want silver going to $300. A microphone. Why is my. We have a problem, Houston. A microphone. My mic's low and I don't know why. Gosh darn it. I switched back to my regular theme. I forget how to fix this because it's been working for so long. Microphone. There we go. Why is that down so low? All right. A microphone check, check. Volume's going to go up. You might be the two people here. You're going to have to turn it down on your end. My apologies. I should have yelled really loud. I mean, that would have been a dick move. All right, Tesla not down as much. We got a lot of green on the board. That's what's up, baby. Let's go. I don't know. SpaceX, I don't know if they launched yesterday. I went outside to try and watch it, but they kept delaying it and shit. And there was no good streams of it. And it was cold. And I'm like, fuck this, bro. I'm not standing out here waiting to see some buffet ass plume in the sky. Launched December. Was it delayed again? 6 hours ago. I'd have been standing out there. Ah, fuck you. Your country is not supported. Why is the internet so hard these days with cookies and allow this and oh my goodness. I don't know, what was I looking at? Just some old pictures or some shit or an old TV show. And I was just, I think it was an old picture or something. I don't know, bro. But it just showed like the 70s or the 80s. And I was thinking about, going back in those times. You didn't have, I wonder if stress, like people didn't know stress killed you back then, but did people have stress? Or maybe it was, I was just even like Madman in the 50s. Everyone had money. Even in the 80s, it was good times in America. It was, the economy was booming until the late 80s and then, Blue Monday or whatever. But was there stress? You didn't have phones and shit as great as they are. You weren't constantly checking your phone and emails and just information overload. It was just like, if you were lucky, in the early 80s, you had the 4 channels, PBS, CBS, ABC, NBC, maybe a couple other local. And then slowly but surely it started creeping in. Cable TV. And that was the thing. 15, 20 years, DVDs, VHSs, get plenty of movies at home. And then boom, the internet. Slow at first. And then information, tons of information, and then social media. Or I should say social engineering. Social media is social engineering, dude. The algorithm is programming you. I hate to I mean, am I fully programmed? Maybe. I spend too much time on Twitter, bro, but just I say it's out of boredom, which is kind of true. Anyway, if I get too off the rails. A little bit of green, just a trickle. The Nasdaq's down 70. It was down like a honey. Bitcoin's green. It was red. Gold down, 160. Silver down 5. Bonds. Stacy's bonds is got it going on up 14 ticks to 116. That's my time. You've been great. Anyway, do I want to go back to a time where, the 80s, you still had cigarette smoke everywhere. You smoked in the office and shit. You could smoke anywhere you wanted. The smokers ruled the world. You were a smoker. Those were about the end of an era for you. You were able to take people down with your nasty habits. This guy's bitching. I've seen a couple people. NBC really picked Baltimore versus Pittsburgh a Sunday night over Niners Seahawks with the number 1 seed in the NFC on the line. Number 1 seed. That's not the number 1 seed for Seattle. What? Like, come on, dude. You guys are freaking idiots. Obviously a Seattle fan. Baltimore Pittsburgh's a do or die game. You win and you're in. You lose and you're out. What do you think's? And it's a big rivalry. Come on. Obviously, Seattle, San Francisco is a big rivalry too, but this is just engagement farming. So much engagement bullshit on Twitter. There's almost nothing of value on Twitter anymore. And I constantly scroll it like a moron, like a simp. The stuff I want, like this Rocket Lab, it's just all bull posting. Oh, Rocket Lab, ASTS, Moon, we're going to be rich. And are a few people. I sold all my Rocket Lab. Great, good for you, bitch. No one cares. But he wants to get clicks, get engagement. Joe Montana, he was a good quarterback. I'd probably put him right below Mahomes as an all-time great. Speaking of rage bait engagement farming. How has no one shared this yet? Because it's AI slop. That's a new term. All the cool kids are using AI slop. Buckle up, Buttercup, because AI slop is going to be the next big scourge. Ads and AI slop. I've been watching a lot of shows on Paramount lately. I'm a nerd, super nerd alert. Started rewatching Voyager, which is the best Star Trek series, IMO. Went through the entire series of King of Queens, great show. Started watching Everybody Loves Raymond. These are all on Paramount. It drives me nuts, especially on the 20-minute shows, King of Queens and Everybody Loves Raymond. The episodes are like 21 minutes, and they were made for commercials. So you'd get 9 minutes of commercials, roughly 21 minutes of TV. After every 20-minute episode, I have to watch their stupid ass Paramount ads. They're like 50 seconds long. That adds up, dude. I mean, I guess I can go pee. Then I got to come back and rewind a little bit, but it's annoying as hell. Fishhook in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, Baltimore is one of the stupidest teams on the planet. Because they'll forget that handing off to Derrick Henry is a good way to win games. And the problem is sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Happy New Year's. Thank you, Fishhook. You too. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve already, isn't it? No. I'm a dummy. I'm a dumb. Breaking, Bitcoin falls 4,000 in 6 hours. Yep. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm trying to leverage Bitcoin right now. You could go long, you could go short. Guess what? You're going to get wrecked. Put in a trailing stop, wrecked. Put in a stop, wrecked. I don't know. I guess you could time go long Sunday morning, go short Sunday night. What is that candle? Holy crap. That's an engulfing bearish candle. Like a fatty, bro. And that's silver. I'm not shorting silver. Because who the hell knows what's like like I just mentioned, some big ass firm got liquidated. The CBOE increased margin requirements on it too. Let's check in. Tesla down 9. Lots of green on the board though. We're only down 1,100 for the day. If we can get Tesla to turn around. Black Sky, come on, baby. Still jingling, baby. I have anything going on? I need to check all my positions with like calls and shit. No. Got to put in Oklo. That's down and in the money. Not in a good way. 18 days to go. Can I roll that? I can. Can I really get a credit? I don't want a weekly. There is no way I can get a $4 credit. That is insanity. So I'm losing the trade. This is how the option game was played. Most of you simps won't get it. Chris in the house. So I did an 80 put. I got 18 days to go, which is massive gamma risk. Gamma squeeze with only 18 days. We got a $4 credit. So I'm still not losing money, even though it says I'm down. At expiration, I would currently make about $1. I can buy myself some time and get more money. Yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm gonna get another $4, which means if I were to get the stock put to me, I don't start losing money until about $72. Bam. February 20. I gave it too much. Did you short it? Did you sell it? Oh yeah, you'll learn that game. If you get married to stock, you don't like selling covered calls because they immediately go against you and you don't want to lose it. February 20 is 53 days out. Anything between 30 and 60 is good. When it's greater than 60, it's too much time. When it's lower than 30, it starts being not enough time, especially as it gets around 20. Gamma risk becomes a real issue. I mean, gamma risk can go for you, but uh-oh. Starting to see a little Christmas tree mix of red popping in. The red lights are starting to take over the green lights. Not liking that. It's covered. Yeah. That means you got premium. I mean, the good news is you got some premium. The bad news is you own at least 100 shares of MicroStrategy, and you're probably hemorrhaging cash. You think BTC needs to get to 100K for you to? What's your covered call? What's your strike? $180. Got good premium. 30% chance of it touching. I mean, if your cost basis is, it depends. Are you already down bad on the stock or are you fine? If your shares get called away at 180, do you end up losing money because you bought MicroStrategy at 300? Just had shares. Yeah, but what's your cost basis? Because a lot of people got stuck at like a severely wounded pig in that one. If you take anything away from this, stay the hell out of MicroStrategy. You got MicroStrategy at $71. Damn. You should have sold when it was hindsight's 2020. I know, but you started believing all that bullshit going on. That MicroStrategy was going to 1,000. Probably had what's that stupid guy's name? Gladiator. #1 on your speed dial. Good. Glad you made money in it. You can't, if you got it at 71, that's not bad. I don't hate this one in a like going into the Bitcoin bull run. I'm not sure what's going to happen to it now, but Media down 4, AMD down 3, Palantir down 4. A lot of the big boys are down. LDI, that thing was below $2, I think. One of the worst calls in Meet Kevin's history. ASTS up $2 now. Figured all the Moon Boys, yeah. It's possible for both of you to win. It could go up. They can make money. I mean, they would eventually have to sell it to someone that loses. Unless it goes above the strike price. And you still win. You just cap your gains. Ooh, I forgot about SMR. I did some research on SMR and I'm not as bullish on them. I don't think they're going to even, without delays, they're looking at like 2030 before they start deploying their modular reactors. And they're spending cash at a very high rate. So they're going to dilute shares probably like crazy. I think it's too early for this one. And like an idiot, I bought a put over, I sold a put. I mean, we've lost some money on them already. I'm going to sell a bunch of covered calls. 15, 16. We smoked this sucker for some money. Like if I get called away, I get called away. I don't care. Oh man, 1675 and 17. I mean, I can get out of it and make a small profit. Or I can just let it, like, just keep it as a short term play, but I'm backing off. I'm taking back my silver platter call on this one. Cooler heads are prevailing. You are welcome, Fishhook. I have BTC. Yeah, I'm not touching that shit either, bro. I'm going to take this off. I do want to sell some calls, but maybe we can get an up move on it. The market looks like it wants to go up. I mean, Tesla doesn't. Ugh. Should I sell my Tesla? Are we going to get this Santa rally or what, dude? Tesla's killing me today. I don't know what's going to happen this week. There might be a mass sell off, bro, for like taxes. Although, why, if you're up money, why would you want to sell now? You'd sell on January 1st so that you don't have to wait. Well, I mean, technically, you still have to wait. I mean, technically, you have to pay your taxes ahead of time. So if you sell a bunch of stock on January 1st and you've made $100,000 in profit, guess what? You got to send the government a freaking check. Well, you don't have to, but they'll penalize you. I think the amount they penalize you is not worth paying. I don't know. Check with your CPA. Like, it's a very small percentage, I believe. And if you're better off, you could be better off investing it. Is it true that this week light volume, not to do much, unless huge dip? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Whatever happens, you have plenty of people that come out of the woodwork that said, I told you so, or this, or taxes, or profit taking, or tax loss harvesting. Oh, this was an obvious tax loss harvesting. That would make sense if the market were down. In general, I'm bullish. I think buying the dips are still the thing. Should you go out and buy the Tesla dip? I mean, it's near all-time highs, bro. About this bank that supposedly failed, I'm doubting it. I don't know that it was a big one. I just saw, yeah, maybe it was all made up. Major bullion bank collapses. Is this true? And how big are they? Unconfirmed reports. They received a 34 billion bailout. What is going on that if you're a bullion bank, why do you think it's a good idea to massively short a freight train? I don't know that this is true. No official confirmation. I mean, Grok can be wrong. This guy's posting the same shit over. Absolutely insane that a major bank collapsed. A friend sent me a photo. This is from like fucking a movie. The Big Short or some shit, dude. Not The Big Short. What, margin call? Fake, yeah. This guy's just engagement farming. I'm pretty sure that's a real photo. Guess what? Mute. Yeah, oh the goddamn Twitter is such a fucking full of losers, dude. I'm a Bengals fan. We seem to act like we are going to a Super Bowl for ruining our draft position. Yeah, we can't. I don't understand your comment. When you spend like 50% of your salary cap on 3 offensive players, and one of them is a little bitch winning meaningless games. I don't know. It's hard to win when you have I think it's hard to win a Super Bowl when you have a $40 million wide receiver on your team. Show me the last time having a high paid wide receiver on a team got you a Super Bowl win. High paid quarterback, sure. High paid quarterback and a good defense is what wins Super Bowls. Or not even a high paid quarterback. I guess Purdy's a high paid quarterback now. Colts. You used to have a bunch of cap room. Could spend that on some defense. I mean, defense is the linchpin. Look at everyone that's in Super Bowl contention. A lot of them have great defenses. Seattle, San Francisco, New England. New England hasn't played anyone. I'm the one that's in bewilderment. Kansas City had a better team than last year, a good defense, and can only muster 6 wins. As mostly 1 or 2 picks. I don't know. You had a good defensive coach and you let him go. Yeah, they fell off a cliff. Cincinnati fell off a cliff a couple years ago, and you're still at the bottom of the cliff, bro. They fired him. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good call. Fire your GM. Fire your head coach. Are you Cincy? And you beat us that one year in overtime in the AFC Championship when Mahomes fell apart like a little bitch. And you guys, I had to hear for the next year how Burrow was the best quarterback in the NFL. He still gets mentioned as a top 3 quarterback just because he's good, but I don't know, man. He's got the heart of a sheep too, on top of it all. I'm pretty sure he has a vagina. And I like Burrow for the most part, but he dresses like a girl. He whines like a girl. I don't know. I'm not having fun. You're not having fun? Making, what is he making? Like 250 million? That isn't fun to you? Oh, poor baby. I haven't had fun for decades. And I'll make in a lifetime what you make in like 3 games, you whiny little bitch. Go out there and play for 5 years and then quit. You're not having fun. You're not having fun because you can't win. You choke. He does get injured a lot. Maybe his body's not made for a long term in the NFL. That's fine. Get your money and go have fun. You can have plenty. You'll be bored. Who's his boyfriend? Or is he like, what man is he married to, by the way? I still like him. Go play for the Rams. Still like him. You want Burrow to go play for the Rams? Why would you want that? Who is Joe Burrow's boyfriend? He's dating this and he's not having fun. Tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay. Or did they break up? Broke up together? Because she got tired of pegging him. She got tired of filming Joe and his boyfriend. She suggested a threesome with another dude and they kicked her out of bed. Oh, good. Tesla continues to go down. Joshua thing stinks. As wreck. I don't know what you're talking about. Joshua. Oh, Anthony, or what was his name? He has like two first names. Joshua. Fighter. Yeah, Anthony. Is he okay? Who died? Uh-oh. In Nigeria. I mean, this is like fucking 44 minutes old, dude. Says he is. So we don't know if it was his fault, but a couple people died. Two people in the vehicle lost their lives. Fuck. Joshua's vehicle hit a stationary truck parked alongside the road. Wow. The accident happened as a result of a burst tire, which caused the driver to lose control and the vehicle to swerve. Jesus. That's like some fatal. What is that? Final Destination shit, bro. Yeah, that sucks that people lost their lives, but it doesn't sound like it was his fault. Would you rather be in a car accident that wasn't your fault but killed two people in the car, or have your jaw broken? I mean, I guess you're an asshole if you don't choose the broken jaw. That shit looks painful, bro. You mean the S&P down 35, NASDAQ down 190? Two spots broken. Yeah, I mean, you seen that punch. Have you seen slow motion video of that punch? He's lucky he's not dead, dude. He's lucky he didn't get traumatic brain injury and die. That was one of the biggest FAFOs in the history of FAFOs. He started believing his own bullshit. YouTuber turned boxer. Is it true they are suing Joshua for knocking Paul out? That would be crazy. I find that one hard to believe. That does seem like some douchebag things they would do. I don't know if it's true, but the Pauls are Logan Paul's one of the sleaziest people on the planet. I'm pretty sure he's a sociopath. Ricky in the house. Did I say that? I mean, the U.S. Sun seems a little legit. Jake Paul's team are planning to take legal action over the sensational allegation his fight with Anthony Joshua was rigged. Make that make sense. You step into the fight, you step into the ring, someone that's a bigger weight class than you, an Olympic gold medal, and a champion, and you fought nobodies, old ass MMAs and shit. You had one legitimate fight that you lost. And you want to step into the ring with the heavyweight champion and gold medalist? You're lucky you're not dead, dude. I knew that was a bad idea beforehand, and I was actually honestly surprised that it went as long as it did, but that's probably because the ring was the size of a football field, and there was probably an agreement between them that the fight, like, Anthony doesn't fuck him up for a while just to make the fight interesting. He was supposed to fight Small Tank Davis. I don't know who that is. What's that guy's name? Uchek or whatever. The only thing that would have been worse is if they would have tried to fight that guy. Jake Paul would be dead if he fought that Usyk or Uchek guy. So to not cancel Tank Davis. Who the fuck is Tank Davis? Probably a no name. Yeah. Why did it fall apart? This would have been an interesting fight. I mean, I would bet on Tank Davis just because but there's a huge weight difference. Weight does play a big role. And this guy would have probably just won based off. I mean, Paul would have like a puncher's chance, but this guy just looks like he's fast and would avoid all the punches. I don't know. He's obviously black, but it looks like there might be a little Mexican in him. You want to fight a scary mofo? Go fight a half black, half Mexican. That's about as scary as it gets, bro. Domestic violence charge. Tank is legit. Yeah, he looks small. Anthony Johnson was an egregious mistake. This one, he wouldn't have died. He maybe would have walked out like black and blue and shit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this guy has a heavy hand, but massive weight difference and size difference. Going up? Dude, that's just the dumbest thing ever, bro. I mean, was it because he's getting 100 million? Is that why you say fuck it? I probably wouldn't step in the ring with Anthony Johnson in my prime for 100 million. Because I'll admit, in my prime, I'm not as good as Jake Paul. Or I had a fucking first tap, first punch. Even if it hit my shoulder, I'm going down. And all the fans would be like, boo, this was rigged. And I'd be like, fuck yeah. I'll take my 100 million, bitch. Call me a bitch. You get in the ring and die. You were a fight. I wasn't a fighter. I definitely wasn't a fighter. But I was in decent shape. Did karate for a while. Did Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu and so, but come on. I mean, I would have been in better shape training for a fight, obviously, but come on, dude. There's a big difference between me taking jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai classes and getting in the ring with a world champion gold medalist heavyweight. Fuck no. Tournaments. Martial arts tournaments are buffet. I mostly did it just to get in shape and to be able to defend myself and look cool doing spinning wheel kicks. It was just cool to be in karate when I took it. And that was like the height of Danielson, fucking Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai never dies. Tell you what, you want to get in shape, go take jujitsu. Chuck Norris, yeah, Chuck Norris was big. You want to get in shape and learn how to defend yourself, go take jujitsu. But you're going to roll up to work with black eyes and shit. Bruce Leroy, maybe. Sure enough. Man, if we could just Tesla to rally. Could be a good day, bros. How's crypto doing? I bought like that 50,000 night. I ended up selling it. I could have held on and made a little bit of money. I sold it for basically break even. Then, of course, it goes on a run. I could have made a couple grand selling it here, but I don't fucking care, dude. I just want to buy it cheap in the bear market. I'm not trying to make a couple grand right now, some shit coin. It's been pretty impressive, though. Holding a pretty good uptrend. Look at that candle, Bitcoin, bro. Did get up to the 50 and then fell back down below the 20. That was a nice little pump. Crazy. Still on a stage 4 downtrend, as John Wick won't shut up about. Bear flag. Next stop 62,000 if it plays out. I'm not really wanting this to play out, but I'm expecting this to happen. I would love a rip your face off rally. One last hurrah. I mean, this time is different. But at the end of the day, you know, I need to have some money available to buy Bitcoin in the bear market. It's that simple. I'm not so sure that the next bull run's going to be insane. You know what I mean, though? Like, I'm not calling Bitcoin a sure thing. That's for sure. There's a lot more liquidity getting into it. As it gets more liquid, it gets less volatile. So if Bitcoin, I don't know how low Bitcoin's going to go. I really don't. I think it can go. If there's like black swan events and MicroStrategy FUD and going to get liquidated and some shit can definitely happen, that it's still highly manipulative. I mean, it's $2 billion asset, which is not a joke. I'm sorry, 2 billion. It's almost 2 trillion. But it was 2.5. So it can definitely go down a lot. But I don't know that you're going to get your 10x opportunities. I'm hoping for it. And your 10x are almost 10x. I mean, if you timed it at 15,000, and that's going to be my goal, time it at its worst in the bear market. So you could have got this 24 to 15,000 in plenty of time. So 24,000, you could have 4x your money. If I can, and this is I don't know what's going to happen, but putting 500K into something that 4x's in 3 years, you can retire at my age. Bitcoin's still in the bull market. Worst case low is 71 based off your expert analysis. Whoever watching Tank Davis pick Joshua to take Tank's place should be put in jail. Yeah, it was. I'm sure there was a lot of ego and I'm sure there was a lot of discussions and contracts around Joshua not putting his foot on the gas for a long time. But I don't know. That is pretty stupid. There's this Wordle strategy. Oh, what is it? I forget the 3 words. Lemon and Pudgy are 2 of them. I started playing this again like an idiot because someone on Twitter posted something about Wordle. Probably just be easier to do this. Or did I bookmark it? No. Lemon and Pudgy. I forget the first word. Stare. I did this the other day. 2 times it's worked. He says you can get it no matter what. On the 4th word. Yesterday it was the 5th word. If if you play Wordle and you don't want to get spoilered, this is tune out. Come back in like 5 minutes, bitch. Stare, lemon. I mean, I already got 3 letters. I-T, T, T. That was a big fat goose egg. All right. T-R-U-I. R-U-T-I. T-U-R-I. I should minimize chat because one of you fuckers are probably gonna. T-H. T-H-U-I-P. Tweet. Thaw. True. What? I-N. Can't be an N. You got to figure out the I-F, I-H, I-J, I-K, I-Z, I-X, I-C, I-V, I-B. Those are all weird. I mean, I guess it could be 2 I's. But that would be like radii, rudii. Can't be a D. Roofie. I-T. It's got to be T. It. R-U blank I-T. Rabbit. R-A-B-I-T. Rabbits with 1 B, right? It. Racket. R-A-K-I-T. That's a word, right? God damn it, dude. I hate this game with a passion. Tesla down 9. Let's go. I'm down more money than I was, though. It. Can't be Can't be ooey. It could be id. Nope. Ick. Ooh. If. Edge. Ick. Is. Ix. Ick. Ib. Or I guess it can be T. It's got to be an IT. And then you're knit. You're a wit. You're jit. You're kit. You're vit. You're orbit. No. THU. That's not a word. TRU. Treen. Fuck this word, dude. It's probably some word I don't even know what it is, dude. All right, it's got to be it. But then it's RUT. No, RU. Turban. Turban doesn't. Too many letters. T-U, it can't be that. T, I, R, Turto, Turdy, nope. T-U-R-B. I just want to put in turbo just to see. Which should be a waste, but fucko. F. Where does the U go? I-U. Ado? I remember why I stopped playing that game. How long has there been no sound? I legit don't know how that button got pushed. Like it wasn't anytime recently. Couple minutes? I'm not sure, to be quite honest. Come on, Tesla. I'm really upset over the Wordle. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi, you ugly. If. Tiff. You tiff. UT. RIF. Riff. Utriff. TU. No. So the U has to go either at the end, which is weird. So it almost has to be at the beginning. U and U uh going under. I love that song. Anyone? Some Evanescence? You are UI fruit. There we go. I just fucking, are you kidding me? Sometimes it's just a weird word. Yeah, if you didn't want to be spoiled, I told you, bitch. Of course, it's going to be a word of something I never eat. Tesla down 8. So that worked today. Dum dum dum. Cause I'm a rocket lab. Oh, looks like you got fucked up a little bit. There's really a Malcolm in the middle. Interesting. Did I hear you say earlier SMR is long term? No. I no longer like it. I've taken it off as a stock I like. Did some investigative reporting. Tyler knows the name of the bank that went under. Sure you do. Yeah, I like them, but I don't. I mean, I think you could maybe. I don't think now's the ideal time to invest. They're like 3 to 4 years out from actually putting down their modular reactors, and that's without delays. They're a high growth. They're spending cash like crazy, and they're gonna dilute. So, hold on, I gotta pick my nose. Whoops. Neither has Oklo. Yeah, no, I mean Oklo. I don't even know. They're not even like they don't even pass whatever legislation, whatever that registered certified shit SMR has. Like, yeah, Oklo's even crazier. I think these are the future, but how do you're investing in? You're gambling that your investment, who you're investing is gonna be, you know. So I was gonna sell some covered calls, but I didn't. Hoping for a rally. Yeah, but I just kind of want to get out of this position. It's near a bottom, so I think I do like the upside potential or any like positive market momentum or any energy momentum. You can get a move on this, but it's gambling. I'm just gambling. Long term, like I don't super hate it as like a risky investment, but I most certainly don't love it. They're gonna dilute. Big beautiful bill. Yeah, I mean, you're one day you're bullish news, the next day you're like, oh, government shutdown. Make up your mind, bitch. You working today? You guys working today? Come on, Tesla. Turn that frown upside down. Just stating facts. Nope. I kind of want to sell everything, guys. Sell off in January for all the people not wanting to pay taxes. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I mean, you're saying the same thing I kind of said earlier. Like, why would you sell if you're up a lot of money? Why would you sell at the end of the year when you could sell it in January? Not have to worry about it for a long time. I mean, it doesn't really work like that, but yeah, stupid people might think that. I've already mentioned, if you sell your stock on January 1 and it's $100,000 in profit, you have to send payments. You don't, you have money taken out of your paycheck because you're paying your taxes. And then at the end of the year, you file your taxes. If you pay too much, you get money back. If you didn't pay enough, you have to pay the difference and a penalty. New tax code starting January. What are you talking about? I don't know. Do I look like a fucking CPA? What tax code? Does my channel say Nostradamus CPA? That triggered me a little bit more than it should have. I mean, I'm joking around, but no tax code. You're a sovereign citizen. You don't have to pay taxes. I can't believe there are people who think you don't have to pay taxes. Thumbs up. Oh, Ricky. Like, do you just write down a bunch of notes? This is how I troll Tom. And then you like, if it really works, you like put an extra note like this one really gets him. If you spent half as much time as you did trolling me, you could cure cancer. Yeah, Kurt's the king of our tinfoil hatters. NASDAQ's down 130. I don't know why. Most people believe they don't have to pay taxes, mortgage. I don't really have a problem with taxes. I have a problem with how badly it's spent, the inefficiencies and shit like that, especially in California. California's fucked, dude. I wish it was easy for me to move. Cali is not effed. Have you seen what Shamath Tapatio has been saying? The billionaire tax and how fucked it is and how it's going to drive out big businesses and how the pension fund is going to be bankrupt in 3 years. Sopranos or Breaking Bad? What is your favorite? They say that every time. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. Yeah, they're leaving California. That's a big deal. I mean, sure, maybe businesses historically speaking, how bad is the rich and how bad is it in California for the amount of super rich leaving versus incoming? You recommend? Yeah, of course you do, dude. I mean, you're surrounded by a bunch of pot smoking lesbians in Colorado, bro. What do you? I mean, of course you're fucking. I don't understand. Everyone in Colorado's fucked in their brain. I don't even remember if you live in Colorado. I just know you won't take Bo Nix's D out of your mouth. You left Denver. The hardest part of moving is, yeah, it is. Same reason. California's long experience in net out migration. For the super rich, it's worse than historical norms. It's not catastrophic. I mean, Elon Musk. What about small and medium businesses? Denver's becoming the new Los Angeles. What does that mean? Bunch of blondes walking around in bikinis and lots of filming. Worse than historical norms, not as severe as portrayed. I like Elon, but he wrong. He wrong about what? Oh, he said we won't have to work soon. I'll be dead before that's a fucking reality. Shardy should have shorted silver. Okay. Sometimes there's freight trains you don't get in front of. You guys get your free Ethereum last night? Most of you simps don't have Robinhood Gold. I only got Robinhood Gold for the like interest, and I don't even barely use it. But $5 a month, whatever. I've earned enough Bitcoin and Ethereum in the last 2 days to pay for a lifetime, right? Because Bitcoin's going to $10 million. You have it. You have to open the app. I mean, you've already missed it. 3 days of it, but you have to open the app, and then there's a link that says collect your gifts or whatever. What's it say? There'll be a link at the bottom. We're giving away, and then you go join countdown. But you have to be there when it that countdown ends, which is in 9 hours and so 5:30 PST. And then once, if you have to physically be on the app when that countdown goes to 0, and then you unpeel your present, and then you check it later and you get it. So I set an alarm for 5:27. Otherwise, I'd have missed them all. How are you in the top 5 in GDP? In a list with other countries? Yeah, but if it's trending to where you're no longer in the top 5 and you're egregiously fucking up the budget like Newsom. Do we think there's a lot of fraud in the California government? I do. I think Newsom's like fucking borderline one of the biggest political criminals. Him and Tim Walz. You have that bridge to nowhere? I don't know what you're talking about. We have a high-speed rail that was going to go from LA all through the Central Valley to San Francisco and back around. And it's billions over budget. And then they lowered it to go from Bakersfield to Merced. Like, who the fuck is going to ride that? Go from the worst city, one of the worst cities in California, to an okay city, population 50,000, and go through a shithole of Fresno. I mean, come on, bro. That's the biggest, one of the biggest, like, are you kidding me ever? Elon? Yeah. He could. He ain't gonna. It's hard to build something like that in California because you have to have like wildlife surveys and land surveys and have them redone, and they nickel and dime you and make you do this and make you do that, and fucking dude's a fraud. Who is, Elon or Newsom? I agree on Newsom. I think Newsom's is probably as shisty as they get. Elon, yeah, Elon's annoying, but he does a lot of good things for humanity. I mean, I don't hate his vision for wanting to be multiplanetary, but he's out of his fucking mind if he thinks we're going to have cities on Mars by 2050. Probably better off. I think you're better off going all in on robots and AI right now, and then get them to a point where they can do a lot of the work, like go to the moon and start mining and start building shit. And you can send, I mean, you can send spaceships there that turn into fucking like homes and shit, and then build space stations. Get to a point where you've got von Neumann probes. You're going to try and get more AMD. Just talks to get investors. I mean, going to Mars? Who wants to invest in going to Mars? What are you talking about? Ricky's dumbass comment of the day finally gets here. Breaking news. Ricky just landed the dumbass his daily dumbass comment of the day. I want to invest in going to Mars. There's large diamond mines there. I saw that Rocket Lab was supposed to be sending a probe to Venus, which I thought was pretty stupid. It was a tweet, so I don't know if it's true. I mean, that seems like a waste of money. is indeed sending a probe to Venus. Is the first. Oh. Goal. Timeline. It is a low cost, high impact, marking the first private mission to Venus. Why is Rocket Lab sending a probe to Venus? Isn't that going? And is there any way to profit? I'm a shareholder, bro. Is unlikely. Boost the company's reputation. How much is it costing them? Doesn't matter because they can just dilute. If you could snap your fingers, would you rather gain muscle or gain eagers? Muscle. I don't even know what eagers are. Cost less than 10 million? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a good advertisement. Gain eagers? Is that gain? I'm playing Wordle with your fucking eagers. Viewers? That's not enough letters. V is not close to E, so that's pretty hard to type that up. Type that wrong. Ears? I got 2 ears. I don't need 3 or 4. Especially when people are saying dumbass shit like you. Do you think I want that amplified? Eyes? I definitely don't want more eyes because I'm tired of seeing you guys not being able to fucking type. Buffett naysayers. Nays or gain. What kind of question is that? Would you rather gain muscle or gay naysayers? Why would I want to gain gay naysayers? I didn't think you could get any more retarded. I am so tired of hearing about Stranger Things. It just sounds like it. Or gain. I'm a dummy because I don't understand your eagers doesn't mean anything. So you're just completely wasting time. Would you rather gain muscle or gain nothing? It just sounds like it. Eagers. Is anyone as lost as me? Oh, so there's more tariff announcements. Is that what caused the sell-off today? I didn't watch this game, but it looks like it was a good one. Too busy watching Star Trek Voyager and playing Fallout Shelter that I forgot this was even on. I was rooting for Chicago. I think Chicago, who is the team I'm probably rooting for to win it all, but they're not going to win it all. This is weird. Look at Flacco. He doesn't move. Can't think of three more annoying ass dudes to watch. I like two of them. They can. He's obviously got Kansas City Chiefs nuts in his mouth, and he can be annoying. First Things First is my favorite sports show, but they can get annoying. This guy's in his own category, bro. Just the retardation. That's the dumbest stat I've seen. You just keep bringing the hits. Collinsworth, I don't mind him. He has a lot of stupid takes, but he's an engagement farmer. Not as bad, not nowhere near as bad as Skip Bayless. Portnoy is in a league of his own, bro. Are you kidding me? Portnoy and Charles Hoskinson, two of the most annoying people on the planet. Skip is a troll. Yeah. Collinsworth is a dweeb. Oh, you said Collinsworth. I was thinking, what's his face? I can't even think of his name now. Chris, this guy, the herd. What's his name? Something Collins, isn't it? Now I'm brain farting. What's his name? I don't mind Collinsworth. He's annoying at times. What's this guy's name, bro? Coward. Yeah. Now what's his first name? I can't remember anything. Colin Coward. Self-aware, I guess. A lot of people don't like Collinsworth because, like him and Aikman, they both say good things about players on both sides of the team. But all you hear about is most fans are like, oh, he won't take the other team's quarterback nuts out of his mouth. They don't hear the good things they say about your team. They only hear the good things. Oh my goodness, take Mahomes' cock out of your mouth. I've seen so many fans complain about like Collinsworth or Aikman. Oh, they won't take Mahomes' cock out of his mouth. But the Chiefs fan are up in arms like, oh, they won't shut up. I hate him because he hates the Chiefs. It's such a freaking disconnect, bro. You don't like the other guy because he's what's that thing called? Oh, you meant coward? Yeah, I don't mind coward. No, Jesus Christ, your level of stupidity today. What is this? A menorah? Collinsworth doesn't annoy you? He annoys me sometimes, but I don't mind him. Menorah. What is that? Yeah, why? What? You don't like the other guy because he's a menorah? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it doesn't mean anything, Tom. That's not a menorah, Tom. I hate that you can't see what that is. Like you can't hover over it. The fall off of Tony Romo has to be studied. I don't think one person enjoys. I like him. I don't mind Tony Romo at all. In fact, look forward to him and Jim Nance calling the game. They're better than most. Coward is a dweeb. He's a bit of a dweeb. I'm not gonna. Can you explain the menorah? Hare Krishna? Marijuanica? Smoke some marijuanica? Oh, Coward is Jewish? Oh, fucking stranger in the house. Oh, I don't like the other guy. Who's the other guy? Oh, I didn't even know he was Jewish. I would have pegged him as like Irish. Portnoy doesn't sound like a Jewish name. Is David Portnoy Jewish? I would think if I were to choose between like Portnoy and Coward, which one is Jewish? I'd probably pick Coward by his face. How can you tell someone's Jewish by their face? Is Jewish. What about Colin Coward? I like Jewish more than I do most other people. If I to throw you a curveball, they have facial features. Coward is just white. I don't know if that's true. What are you talking about? Like, does he have a big nose or something? You're a racist fuck, dude. Jiminy Christmas, you and Stranger need to get a room. Coward is just white. Yeah, I had no idea Portnoy was Jewish. I come to the realization that I now like Tom Brady. Oh, I can't. I couldn't stand him as a quarterback. I can't stand him as an announcer either. He's annoying as shit, dude. Just hearing his voice fucking triggers me. The GOAT? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to deny he's the best quarterback of all time, even though he was surrounded by a lot of things that gave him a leg up. But I mean, so Mahomes has obviously been given. I was changing the. Oh. Yeah, Rogers. Yeah, let me throw the ball to fucking Marquez Valdez Scantling 3 times in a row to try and tie the game. Or was it to win the game? I don't even remember. Marquez, Brick, Hands, Marquez, Valdez, Brick Hands, Scantling. The only reason he's on the team is because he has a history with Rodgers. Rodgers is trying to take all his fossil wide receivers as he goes along to throw to. They were fucked with that DK. And they're fucked because they got to play Baltimore, who's hot. I don't know where that game is, but I would bet the farm on Baltimore. Take a look. I would have bet the farm on Denver. But I forgot Denver fucks up and plays to their competition. I don't think he's losing out on that much money. What are you talking about? Just like two games paychecks. They didn't void his. If you're talking about the guaranteed money, Pittsburgh didn't void it. They had the option to void it and they decided not to. Oh, so that it's at home. I don't see a line yet. Baltimore -3. I would bet the farm on Baltimore. He's an idiot, but that's robbery. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't void his guarantee. That was the right move. That's something that's in the contract. So if things ain't working out and they do something stupid, they can just like void the guarantees and then cut you. Or like if you do something really stupid, like I don't even want to say these things out loud because YouTube will fucking ban me. But you know, if you do something that's egregiously stupid, it doesn't matter how good you are, they can void it and cut you. But this was one of those rare instances where it was like a little crazy. And if you weren't working out, yeah, fuck you. But he's working out, you know? Yeah, he was, I don't know what was really said. Apparently he's complained about that guy before. So there's a history. See, here we go. Chris Collinworth knows he's Patrick Mahomes' #1 meat writer. Come on, bro. Oh, if this were Patrick Mahomes, that was very Patrick Mahomes like. What's the big deal? Barstool. Yeah, Portnoy. Fucking. Those are funny. What's funny? Your face? All right, boys and girls. Come on, Tesla. SMR down 30 cents. I screwed it. Screwed it up. Like, how much can I get? Still $1.28, $1.50. Oh, I have a put on in this? Where? Yuck. Time to buy it? No, I wouldn't touch this shit. I mean, better time to buy it than when I bought it. You liked it at like $3.90. You should love it here. Silver platters. Yep. This one's so far a big goose egg. I mean, it could still silver platter, but I'm definitely wrong on this one. I've been taking some L's lately, guys. What do you want from me? I told you I don't know. The dice are getting cold again. Right now, the dice are cold. Oh, I got a pee. I got a poopy coming up. I got a boom boom brewing. I could sell everything in my IRA right now and be pretty good shape. Up $250,000 for the year. Like that would be gonna get your balls back. Yeah. It's hard to call silver platters right now, dude. I like Rocket Lab a lot, but I already called it a silver platter and it already hit. So am I gonna double down and call Rocket Plat? Like low key, I do like Rocket Lab as a silver platter right here. But do I think it can hit 150 in the next 6 months? Actually, I do. But calling silver platters when the stock market's near all-time highs, I mean, and a stock that's already run that much. I did that with Tesla, and I still like it. So I don't know. Silver platters ain't easy to come by right now. Or they're not as easy to call out. Boom, boom, boom. But this is my most favorite thesis right now is the SpaceX play and Rocket Lab and ASTS, and they're both really good companies on top of it all. So I still think energies and robots and AI are really good plays, but like with energy, it's hard. It's hard to invest in nuclear if you want to be somewhat safe. I love Duke here. What's their market cap? 92 billion. Yeah, that's a silver platter right there, bro. A lot less risky. Top energy is in demand. They got a lot of nuclear. You want to play it safe, that's a good one. Got beaten down. Like a double bottom. Let's look at it. It got above the 20 and it back tested. It's looking very strong. This one doubling? I mean, you're talking almost a 2x of all time highs. So that's a lot. That's asking for a lot. But I think there's a good, safe, good amount in this one. But here we go, Tom. The market dumps. You're fucked. All right. Tesla down 8. Trying. Rocket Lab up about $1. ASTS up over a little bit over $1. The boom boom is definitely someone's throwing some coal on that choo-choo train fire. Bitcoin 87.6. That's my time. I've been great. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Have a great day.